Welcome to Jamila's Stamping Grounds. Today I would like to share the address label technique with you. Here it is on a bright and adorable card that would be perfect for any young adult's birthday. So let's get to that technique. To fit nicely on the front of a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, I used the 1 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch self-adhesive labels on a sheet such as this. This is an Avery 5418 design label, so if you can get something close to that, it would work great. The first step is to create this muted background. When working with ink, I always tell my customers to start off the page and work in circular motions. You can always build up the ink and the intensity, but once the ink is there, you can't take it off. This that I'm starting with is Marina Mist. Then I'm going to build in a little bit of Coastal Cabana just to give you the idea of how you want to do it randomly all over. Then I'm finishing up with some pistachio pudding. And you'll want to cover it totally so that you have no white portions left, but that just gives you the general idea. Here I have a finished label paper with everything inked up, and I've also stamped an image on it. You will want to stamp only line images that can still keep the image intact once the labels are removed, because there will be portions missing in the image. The best are swirls or abstracts or vines. They keep the image best. No words or solids, because you'll be missing too much and you won't be able to understand what it is. Now, to transfer these labels, it's easier than it looks. I have a piece of card front here ready to go, and the first thing you want to do is work top down on your image. So you want to bend back the labels so that at least 2/3 of the label is showing, and fold the packing paper. Then you want to position it and center it left to right and straight along. Then you can just gently remove the labels like that, label paper, and you continue in the same motion. It's actually quite easy and gives you that great wow factor for a background on your card. And the second row, you're just going to make sure you line up and press down hard so that they're adhered. Oops, everything's going crooked on me. There we go. And then we'll do it the third time. And you can see now why you want to have that line image that can have portions of it missing but still keep the image intact, because you're going to have these open spaces between your labels. And this is my last row. If you have a larger card than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, you can certainly use larger labels and larger images. And there is my final row with all of my labels adhered. And here's the finished card again, which I then added a decorative punched border along the bottom, some chevrons, which are always popular and nice to add to the card, as well as my greeting collage with some of the other images from By the Tide. I hope you enjoyed learning about the address label technique today. Thanks for joining me at Jamila's Stamping Grounds.